A woman drove to her Florida bank. It became one of the worst nights of her life. A bank teller, alarmed by her behavior, called police. Officers found her slumped at the wheel, engine running, open container inside. Her speech is slurred. She admits taking Xanax.
So have you been taking your medication? Why were you asleep at the wheel right here?
440. Can you show me on 439?
Hold on a second. So you may have to smell it because I can't smell with the COVID, so I can't smell any alcohol if she was to be.
How's it going? My name's Officer Hansen. So, from what I heard, you were over here sleeping?
Yes.
Is there a reason you were sleeping in their parking lot?
I have blood sugar, and I even explained that to the bank teller.
Where's your husband at right now?
He is in
What's that?
He's also.
It's can't feel open. It's alcohol in here. This is an alcoholic beverage, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to be straight up honest with you.
I mean,
It doesn't matter, so let me be honest with you right now. You are in constructive possession of this vehicle. You had an open container. You can go to jail for a DUI right at this exact minute. So it's best to be honest with us right now so we can figure this out. Because the vehicle is running, you're in the driver's seat, and you had an open container.
I'm being honest.
Where is your husband? Call your husband.
You have
Jackson. He's in Jackson.
You have extremely slurred speech.
Have you been drinking, or is it your medication that has you slurred speech? She normally has slurred speech. But why is your speech slurred right now? Like the first time we dealt with you, have you been drinking? Have you been drinking and taking medication at the same time, or is it just your medication?
It's just my medication.
You smell alcohol on there?
I mean, you can let me blow. Like, I'll blow.
So what medication did you take? The Xanax? Because I know you was on the Xanax and all the other stuff.
Xanax, my STATUTES, my hydrocodone.
So what have you taken today?
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I can smell alcohol coming from, as you speak, I can smell alcohol coming off your breath.
You can give me a test. I'm not.
So you said you have low blood sugar. Are you diabetic or anything?
Yes.
Do you need EMS to check you out real quick?
No, I just need to get hold of my.
Well, you can't be driving like this. One way or the other, you ain't going to be driving.
Where's your husband? Because you're not leaving, you're not driving this vehicle.
You can go to a jail for a DUI under narcotics,
I'm
under
not sitting right here
prescription
waiting on your
pills.
To pick you up. So either you find somebody to pick you up,
I understand.
Or I'm going to take you to jail and we're going to tow your car.
one or the two.
Who's on me?
Well, I'm going to do what I have to do. I have a job and a responsibility to keep the public safe. You have open alcohol in your car. So you're saying if I went and I sent this straw to FDLE, they would say it's not your DNA on it.
But she said it was,
She just told me it's not hers.
No. Oh, you told me it wasn't yours?
No, it was mine.
No, you just told me it's not yours. You just told me a couple minutes ago this was not yours. It was someone else's. When I started talking to you, that's what you told me.
She told me it was from last night, but she didn't drink it. So I don't know if she told you that. But
No, she just said it.
I'm so
she told me this was from last night and it
I'm
was
so
hers.
sorry. If I said that, I promise you.
So what all medication have you took if you did not drink anything? Because I don't see.
448.
I took
You have EMS 51 for a eval on blood sugar.
my STATUTES, my
All at once?
Percocets.
All at once?
You realize some of those medications you're not supposed to drive with, right? You're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle.
I took
Did you take all that at once today?
This morning.
Is it cold?
It's cold. You can't feel them like fresh.
Still cold.
Fence is blowing right on.
No, it's the bottom that's cold, not the top.
So you gonna get checked out by EMS?
If they say your blood sugar is good, then I'm gonna do a DUI. Gonna check you for driving under the influence. And at that point,
you got to get control of your. We told you that. Me and Officer Alfred told you that you got to get control of your medicine that they give you. That you can't be mixing it. You can't go overboard. We told you that you may have your addiction back to that. So you need to get control of that. Because when I knocked on the glass, you woke up in time, but you still was slumped at the wheel.
Yeah.
And you're the same way I see you from whenever you were at the house on your medication.
Yeah.
When you were hiding that the STATUTES and all that in your purse and all that. Where's your son at? Why? Well, you always crying, but this is the second run-in I've had with you when you're on your medication. I believe that you wasn't drinking, but I do believe that you are off so much of your medication like you were last time. Because it's the same way, exact way you act. The exact same way. Maybe you had a little sip or two of that.
Yeah, when I was standing here, you could smell a little bit coming off her.
I smell like a fruity smell, not my fruity.
The fruity smell would be that. Well,
I smell something.
I understand
I
that.
can't even believe your word, because last time, you pulled a fast one on me at your house. When you had the STATUTES and you stuck it up and stuff and all that.
That was it.
I couldn't, wow, it makes a big difference. I couldn't trust you then, so I definitely can't trust you now. Have you been to court yet for the charge that was filed against you from Officer Alfred? No.
They all got dropped.
They got dropped? Okay, I figured.
Do you mind shutting your car off and stepping out here to talk to us?
So you got spared you got spared that time, and now you back in trouble.
Walk up to the front of the car there. Yeah, she's under something. So you realize you can go to jail for a DUI under medication too, right? If it says you're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle, it means you're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You calling your husband trying to?
He's in the house. No one's never even. Can you follow me?
Not a chance. You are not driving that car. I will take you to jail before I dare do that. That is the dumbest question you can ask us right now.
I don't have friends.
So quit crying. So when you got out of your car, you stumbled. You stumbled up here. So at this point,
I'm sorry.
there you again.
I've got it all sorted out. My hip.
I understand, but crying and all this other stuff is not doing you any justice. Come back over here.
You're trying to show us that you can walk, but that's past the point.
Yeah, it's already done. You've already showed us enough that you're abbreviated.
She said she has low blood sugar.
Not too much. So she was found slumped over the steering wheel in her car. Up on top of the car is alcohol. She's claiming that she has like her low blood sugar, and that's why everything. But
You want to come in my truck and I can take your
so we need that checked out.
So she doesn't need to go to the hospital, you just want a sugar check.
What's that?
So she doesn't need to go to the hospital, but she's a sugar check essentially.
Pretty much. We're
Confirming.
yeah. So
Where you going?
she is. So she's on a bunch of medications. She says Percocets and all sorts of different things. She mixed them all. Just stay up here. You were sitting here pouring in sweat.
Pouring in sweat.
You can see the sweat all over your chest.
You can.
So here's what's going to
There's no
happen.
sweat on my chest.
This should be.
But at this point, you're driving under medications that you shouldn't be driving under. And mixed medications on top of it with open alcohol in your vehicle. That is still cold. The straw still has liquid in it. And you were slumped over the wheel. So I'm giving you all the basics of what's going on here. So
Did
will
you read it
you?
again to you?
No, I refuse, and I will.
Okay. Turn it.
I gotta go. Wait. Okay.
Nope.
I don't refuse. Okay. I
No, you
don't refuse.
had the option.
I don't refuse.
You refused.
Are you kidding me? I don't refuse. refused.
You refused.
Please don't do that. I will.
Nope.
No, you can't.
We can't do that.
What you wanna? Now you lose your license because you refuse.
Now it's a 1-year automatic suspension from the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
I did not know
And you
that.
definitely have been drinking because I smell it now. And I had COVID.
Now that you're away from the car, we can smell the
I
alcohol.
had COVID. Now I can smell it on your breath.
I did not know that it was me going to jail.
It doesn't matter what it is.
We feel sobriety. It would have been the same thing.
We're not going to give you what's going to happen, so it makes you determine what you're going to do. It's you answer the question, but whatever you answer the question as. Oh yeah.
Okay, I will go to the hospital.
It's too late. You're going to jail.
Can I call my husband?
No.
I'll get all your stuff for you. Come on, don't.
You want a resisting charge?
Can I please call my husband?
You want a resisting charge that onto it? So you can stay in there?
Why can't I call my husband?
Because
I had surgery on this arm, sir. Please, please.
Okay, so quit pulling away. You on a 43er or 83er real quick?
Yeah,
There's some gloves in the back.
I thought you said it was her.
Actually, here we go. Up against the car.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Do you have anything on you? Because the last time I searched you, you had something inside of... No, leave it there.
Don't touch.
Leave it there. I'm talking about as far as in your private area, in your breast.
No.
Because last time, you had it at.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
The matter of fact that I cleared that up, and you told me no. Say no again?
No.
Okay. Because last time you lied.
Straw?
Straw because I take STATUTES and I do not like to swallow them. So I crush them. Nope, you can test it.
It doesn't matter. That's classified as paraphernalia.
You can test it.
Quit?
It's the only way I can take my STATUTES.
I'm pretty sure.
Florida law, an open container in a vehicle is unlawful. Even parked, Florida applies actual physical control. A prescription is no defense to impaired driving. Under Pennsylvania versus Mims, the officer orders her out. Outside the car, she is unsteady and still slurring. The officer invokes Florida's implied consent law. Refusing the test triggers an automatic 1-year suspension. She is placed under arrest for DUI. He adjusts the cuffing for her recent arm surgery. Probable cause is judged by totality of the circumstances. Charges: DUI, resisting an officer, possession of drug equipment.
You can take it a whole lot more than that. 440.
No, you have to let it melt under your tongue, and I cannot.
Can you show one whiskey foxtrot?
Please.
Am I missing anything in your bra?
No, please let me change. Please let me change my mind.
Not a chance. That's not how this works.
He's in Jacksonville.
That is not how this works.
No way.
We gave you the opportunity to be honest with us.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, sorry does not butt it.
I'm so sorry.
Stay in looking at the car. Sorry does not butt it.
So sorry.
Just so you know, DUI has no bond. You do not get out of jail until you see the judge tomorrow. Your car is being towed at this point.
Please don't do this to me.
You did this to yourself.
I promise you,
No.
I will go take the blood
I'm not
test.
playing this game. I asked you, she asked you and I asked you once. You decided your answer was no?
I didn't understand. I did not understand. I didn't understand that if I said no that I would go to jail. No one.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Yeah, I gave
What
that
does
to
it
you
say
right
on the
there.
driver's license, right? It says that if you refuse any test, it's an automatic suspension.
No.
It says it right on your driver's license.
I see that.
Come on. Get in the car.
Will you please grab?
Get in the car.
Can you grab my phone and my?
We'll put your.
Make sure everything's fine.
I'll take your phone with you to the jail.
Do you have preferred
My son has to be picked up from Boggy.
I just asked you that. So who was the lady that was just here?
That was the bank worker.
So who's gonna pick your son up since your husband's in Jacksonville? So that the coach and
Can you please call her back out here so I can explain to her what's happening?
did she work inside?
Yes.
What's her name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Alright.
Do you want me to take it or? We can read her that now.
This one right here?
Yep.
Do you still refuse to submit to a test?
No, I do not. I'll go.
So you're still going to jail no matter what, just so you know.
Because you still refused the first time.
You refused the first.
I didn't understand that if I refused that I was going to jail. I didn't understand.
You're still going to jail.
Who is this?
You're driving under. You're under the influence.
She wanted me to come pick her up.
So she's under arrest for driving under the influence. She had open alcohol in the vehicle, as well as she's been mixing with all of her medications. So, yeah, at this point she's under arrest. We're just trying to find someone to take care of her son.
Oh, is it Clayton? I can take him if
So I guess he's at baseball right now. If you want to talk to Officer Kelly about that, she's on the phone trying to figure that out right now.
am I able to talk to him?
Yeah, just talk to her real quick. We'll open up the door so you can talk to her. Nope. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. She said she'll pick him up.
Well, they just see the dad on the phone. Somebody,
Okay.
I'm gonna verify.
There's consequences for actions in the state of Florida.
I do not understand.
You got a driver's license.
I did not read it. I promise you I did. I have not read the back in that driver's license. I promise you.
That is not my problem.
Give a blood test.
You already said you're going to give a blood test. So we're going to go, but you're still going to jail for driving under the influence.
I didn't drive.
Yeah.
She said the people ain't seen the
Oh, okay.
Please take me to the hospital and let me do a blood test.
You're going to do a blood test, but you're still going to jail.
I do not understand.
It doesn't matter if you understand or not. Are you an adult?
I am, but I did not understand that if I didn't, I don't.
It's not about
I don't know
understanding.
why I
You
said
were
no.
in the
I don't
vehicle,
know.
slumped over with open alcohol inside the vehicle. You've taken multiple prescriptions that you're not even supposed to be operating a motor vehicle with. That is called polydrug use. Alcohol and narcotics together. That is polydrug use.
And did you see how much I drank of that alcohol?
I'm not saying
Not very much.
I'm not saying that's the only one. I'm just stating. So,
I will definitely take. I will, please.
no, you're going to jail. They cut you a break last time they saw you. It's over for this time.
The last time they saw me, they came to my house. The cops is going to my house.
Okay, so the cops came to your house. $23 on mileage.
Officer Hansen, B+. Composed and accurate, on scene but no field sobriety test on camera. The driver, D. Refusing the breath, removed her best evidence. Lesson 1. Never sit in a running car while impaired. Lesson 2. A prescription is not a shield. Lesson 3. Refusing a test is automatic suspension. Lesson 4. Shifting stories destroy credibility. Lesson 5. Silence is a right. Use it. Thanks for watching. Check out our second channel, Street Bodycam.